Hello, hello, my friends. We're checking out here level 19, something on the side. Ooh, this one was boss level difficulty right here. It was rough. I did you'll see. I'm gonna load this right now. I have 3 different setups I tinkered with, and now I'm forgetting which one worked. This one, yes, yes. All right. The most important thing was getting the distribution of everything right here, like as close as possible. I had a different setup where, you know, the meals had some travel time, and that really factored in because for some reason the amount of time that these guests will wait for their food, especially the takeout food, is like nothing. It's so unrealistic. They couldn't wait like, I don't know, 5 seconds when I get this started. But anyway, basically because of the way that everything is kind of laid out in terms of needing both windows, takeout and restaurant, the meals and all that stuff, I have, you know, everything is separate. I should say that the fries are not being split up in any sort of way for like the Heartstopper meal and the regular fries. So I have regular fries over here being distributed, one with the long arm here to the restaurant, another one over here. Then the bacon fries are slammed into this little nook here, right there. Everything is on their normal timers, that not just the bacon fries, but everything around here. So everything goes in here. I started making use of these guys, the convection fryers, which if we scroll down real quick, you can see that's new as of this level. The other thing that I noticed was new, we had a smart splitter, and there was one other thing, the repeater. I didn't end up using the repeater. It's just order readers all around. And so for each setup, it was order readers to control, you know, to dispense when an order came in, and then to also tell these arms how to sort stuff. So a lot of order readers. I couldn't quite figure out even how to use the repeater properly. So I feel like the background music is a bit high. Give me 1 second. I know that because this takes place in an airport, when we hit start, it makes a terrible, terrible sound. Alright, back to this fun house. This is for the double bacon burger. I did actually put this on high speed, but everything else is, you know, dispensing accordingly and just kind of put into that nook. This is now our fry setup, this tiny little thing. Packages the fries, throws that in there, double burger comes out, goes in there. Everything is being sorted right here. And then next up, I believe I put this is where the not so unhealthy meal goes. I did opt to use the grill. I felt like the conveyor was just a little too slow to meet with the demands. And this bacon burger does come close to that. I think there is still some lost food, lost orders that expire, so we probably could make some improvements here. I forget what the efficiency was, but we'll see it in a moment once we go through the level and start that up. But yeah, it's just as you'd expect. Everything's on their normal manufacturing times, although I noticed that ever since they introduced this new thing, the mechanic, which is to fix any machines that break down, these assemblers, the regular ones, are all of a sudden very susceptible to breaking down if you put them in their high-speed setting, which, rude. Anyway, moving on. Well, I guess, you know, it gets assembled up here. So I have everything trying to go up that away to where I have everything set up here for sorting. But then, last but not least, the hot dog sampler. So the regular hot dogs are being made over here by this assembler on its regular manufacturing time. I have the cheesy dog here on its regular manufacturing time being split here. The only unique thing I did that was out of the ordinary was put a regular splitter here that was doing 50-50 on grating this cheese, because I got to the cost, the maximum budget here, so I didn't have budget for a separate pairing of food processors and cheese dispenser, especially the high speed one. So that was kind of my solution. So there's a dedicated dumb arm for the cheese, for the grated cheese. But other than that, the other thing is, you know, from the sauces, you know, we need to add the ketchup and mustard. So anyway, let's get this started here. And it is really loud with, like, for some reason there's airplane engines and stuff in the background. I don't know how much I can mitigate that. So yeah, the unfortunate thing is that there's large gaps. There's not like a constant string of ordering. So if you were to try to time this out, and I did, that was one of my first solutions when I realized that I wasn't able to meet the demand quick enough. Everything's gonna either start expiring or you're gonna use all the ingredients. It's a big limiting factor, the ingredients used. That is the main trouble with it, and it should have been my first hint that everything had to be to order, essentially, and just come out quickly. Oh, and now, while I'm trying to do this, the machine broke down. I already did everything that... Can we even afford this? No, we cannot. So this did not break down on me when I last ran through it. So I guess that's just down to RNG. We'll see if it happens again. How embarrassing to do that right in the middle of my video. I should say that I do have... This is supposed to only be on when there's an order. And I thought that that would minimize the breakdown potential, or, you know, the amount of chance that there is for it to break down. Now these takeout orders, if you keep an eye on them, you're gonna see that they are up and orange and expired so quickly. It broke down again. All right, we need a way to save 1,000, and let's see, what do we have here? Everything is so just precariously put together. I'm not sure where to make a cut. Well, I'll make a cut in the video real quick. Alright, I begrudgingly added a mechanic here. And all I did was sell a long arm and replace it with a dumb arm here. That's it. Hopefully it works this time. And watch it not even break down now that I'm prepared for it. But I do recall that having that on high speed was very necessary. I actually haven't seen this in action before. Here goes the hot dogs. Happy, happy hot dogs. Okay. The heart stoppers are out just in time. Okay, so it repaired it pretty quickly, and thankfully it was during a little lull there. But that's so funny that it did not break down on me at all beforehand when I actually won the level. Those not so unhealthy meals need to go out. There it goes. And that was it. Ridiculous. So yeah, fewer than 300 ingredients. What a stupid limitation to have, but that's the most challenging part of the level. The 50 orders needing to be fulfilled are super spread out, and they mostly comprise of the meals, and those need to come out quick. So that's why I use the high speed dispensers, because otherwise there was just no way. That I had to cut down the time as much as I could to deliver them. And then the power usage, you have plenty of power. You can see that I used up all the budget that was given to us. So that about does it. Hopefully this helped you out, and if it did, please throw this video a like, maybe throw the channel a subscribe. That would be super appreciated. But for now, I will catch you in the next one.